We are back. There was a Twitch issue a few weeks ago that required me to change my password. I guess I didn't reauthorize Twitch to use Streamlabs, or rather Streamlabs access Twitch. So, and it made it didn't let my followers know or Twitch know that I was live. But we should be good now. I'm gonna double check Twitch again. Yeah, okay, now we're good. We are good now. We are good now. We are good. We are good. So, I made a joke earlier because I thought it was funny. So, apparently if you cook with Dimitri, so if you cook with Dimitri, there's this funny quote he says. There's this funny quote that he says. If Casimel, he tells me to start like I can season things. That then he says something. I'm not good. I'm. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna make Ash a Cavalier. Whee!
Oh.
Wait for a thief. Yay, she passed!
I have succeeded!
Let's cook with Dimitri. Again.
I will leave the seasoning to you. We cannot allow this precious food to go to waste. I have no problem if the recipe gives a measurement. Eyeballing such things is not my specialty.
It's so fucking ironic. It's so ironic. Because he loses an eyeball at times. Somebody did extreme labs. Oh, it's so ironic.
Indeed.
It's so ironic, guys. I'm not fucking kidding. Yeah, we could have done Claude and Dimitri, but they don't have sports.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Oh, I have a sport with Flame. That's nice. Too bad we can't really do anything else. I mean, we didn't prepare our stuff.
Hello there. Return soon,
Sell
please.
stuff.
What? Welcome. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
You know, I kind of wish I could make myself a lord.
Come back soon.
Because I am technically the main character. Even though my character is a commoner, I should become a lord anyway. Like, damn. I'm the fucking protagonist, damn it.
Hello.
Hello.
Right.
Let me in. Let me in.
Hey,
Oh, I need to do this damn quest too.
I have a favor to ask.
That might help a lot.
Hybrid Gronder isn't. That's right. Oh. No. What if my parents come to watch? Ah! wouldn't. I've been looking for.
I just want to make Flane a trickster. Have her learn Duelist Blow.
I told I did not. Might you help me with a favor? Might you help me with a favor? I did not realize. Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
Hey!
You have helped me so much.
Oh,
Eyeballing. You know, eyeballing. Dimitri loses his eye in the time skip. Yeah. It's so fucking ironic. Talk to me behind the pew.
My savior, thank you. Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it. I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought. It's very kind of you to be concerned, but I promise that I'm fine. I was just thinking, the Death Knight's true identity, could it actually be Professor Yuritsa?
Means
a favor to ask of you. Thank you so much for your help.
I tried.
Hey.
Okay, we're back, guys. I'm gonna go wash my bowl from dinner real quick. Just give me one hot minute. I ever so disappointing.
Professor,
Dinner.
really? Hey, you.
Alright, I'm back. Also with apple juice. Cause I gotta stay hydrated. So I start my new job Monday. Leaving my current one, going to a better one, and I'm just like, I'm over the moon.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I'm kind of scared.
I don't know if you've heard, but Flame is very special. Her blood carries a rare crest. Oh, the lengths to which she could advance my research, if only I were able to study her. If only it weren't for Seteth's strict orders. He protects his sister with unusual zeal.
You should give up.
I dislike it, but I agree. The time I would spend begging him and accomplishing nothing would be better spent on other research.
Good on you, Hanneman. You know, a part of me wants to recruit him. And then another part of me Mikado wants to kill him. And the time skip.
Ah, yes, I love it.
Why?
I don't know if
Guess
you've
this,
heard,
guess this
but
death stream was
Flame
fucking
is very
hilarious.
special. Her blood carries a rare crest. Oh, the...
Take a hammer and chisel.
I can't believe I left this behind. Oh, thank you so much for retrieving it.
Ah.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know. But whoever he is, I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
Alright, talk to Rhea. Talking to Rhea.
Of course. The situation last month was dire indeed. I hope you were able to put all of that behind. A most reassuring. I look forward to see. May I ask a favor of you? I look forward to.
One of them's definitely Annette, and the other one's Ash. That's for sure. Hi, Shamir.
You know, why don't you?
Take some fortifying herbs.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Where's Annette?
Wonderfield is in. I thought I heard that there. Oh, thank you so much.
I appreciate your effort.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is...
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
It is nice to share a meal with others now and again.
Ooh, yay, finally. Get their support.
Is something troubling you, Ingrid?
Oh, Sedith. You seem to have caught me when I thought nobody was around.
Perhaps I can help, if you would like to share.
I wouldn't want to bother you with my trivialities.
I will not pry, of course. But if you keep it to yourself, no one will be able to help you.
That's true. It's regarding my father.
Count Galatea. I have met him once or twice.
Well, you have likely heard that House Galatea's financial situation is precarious. Many regions of Fargus are harsh and infertile, but our lands are especially so. There were several years of fruitless harvests. It nearly ruined us. We could barely feed our troops. Then I was born bearing a crest, after generations bore none. Suddenly my family hung its future on me. My father had hopes that with my crest, I'd be married into a noble family, and that House Galatea's financial troubles would be a thing of the past.
Ah, I see. And the other house would benefit from the addition of your crest-bearing blood. It seems to me you have suffered much for the misfortune of being born with a crest.
I beg your pardon?
I know crests are highly valued, but they are also a burden. My feelings are mixed.
You truly think so? But you're so devoted to the goddess. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing.
Perhaps one day I will expound upon my opinion of crests in greater detail with you. For now, let it suffice to say that whether or not you bear one is secondary to your identity. You are a person, first and foremost. And you should be permitted to grow as a person, crest or not.
I agree. Thank you for listening.
If you ever wish to discuss this again, consider me available whenever you please.
Thank you so much.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Alright, here we go, folks.
Thank you very much.
So, this is to be our battlefield. Gronder Field. Are you feeling confident, Professor? Excellent. That's most reassuring. We can win. I'm sure of it. After all, it's not as though we've spent the last half year sitting idle. And I'm feeling stronger this moon. As though I could conquer 1,000 opponents all on my own. You can depend on me. I hope you know that. Well, it's about time for the battle to begin. Everyone, brace yourselves.
All I'm worried about is finding someone worthy to cross swords with.
We've prepared and trained a great deal. We should be fine, right?
You're always so carefree, Mercy. Don't forget we need to try our hardest out there so we can win.
This is our chance to show how hard we've been working. Let's do our best.
If I emerge victorious in the allotted battle
So
of the
vain.
Line, the ladies are sure to take notice. I'll have to go into hiding.
Ugh, is that all you think about? Yeah, actually, so long as you try your hardest, frame it however you like.
I shall give it my all.
No matter the battle, I will never falter.
We're counting on your guidance, Professor. Let's show the world what the Blue Lions are made of.
We're not disappointments!
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks.
My thank you so much. I am grateful. Welcome. Is that thanks a bunch? 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 Come.
The Battle of the Eagle...
Remember, we're not...
It's all.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, it doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
Oh, wait, wrong.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
Alright, I'm back.
Stay focused.
Hold on.
So, this is to be our battlefield. Gronder Field. Are you feeling confident, Professor?
I'm gonna reclass myself into a swords master. King Lexithia, I'll bring Ignatz in. Ignatz will pair you up with Leone. Here you in. Putting that in.
It's time to start.
The battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone,
Remember,
Let us away.
Stay focused.
Ready. Ready anytime. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Here goes.
I'll give it my all.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
Here we go.
You saved me.
I'll do my best.
My brother will be pleased.
Who told you?
And yet,
How lovely. It's the least I could do.
Hi, Nina.
They say experience.
Nina. No.
Thank you.
eliminated. The better to serve His Highness.
I did it! I did!
No. 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 You're gonna...
Did that suffice?
Appreciate that. Doing my part.
I'm starting to see results.
Well,
I owe you one.
Stay focused. Let us away.
Ready.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Ready anytime.
Here we go.
I'll give it my all.
I'll do my best.
Is that all? If you say so. Thank you.
Luck wasn't with you.
Greatness awaits me.
Who's next? I must keep aiming higher.
Sufficient.
It's the least I could do.
I appreciate that.
Ready anytime.
My compliments.
No time like the present.
Proceed with caution.
Hey, your royalness. If you promise to let me have the prize, I'll let you take the honor of victory. Do we have a deal?
Enough of your foolishness. Wait a moment. You are trying to anger me, is that it?
Saw right through me, did you? Well, if there's no deal, I'll just have to win this thing fair and square.
I will happily face you here and now. Do not hold back, Claude.
I'll cut through.
Hey, your royalness.
Our time is now.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Stay focused. Ready.
My technique could use some polish.
Ready anytime. Ready anytime.
I'll give it my all. The fight continues.
Good job, Gash.
Let us away. Ta! Did that suffice? I am maturing at a rapid pace. Here we go.
You're a big help.
Here we go. I'll do my best. Let's use our heads.
I'll cut through. It's our chance to prevail.
I hate to say it, but it seems we're at a stalemate. Looks like the Golden Deer won't be winning this round.
I can fight through anything.
Stay focused.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
That is the end of this year, the Blue Lion.
We won! And judging...
you so much.
Well done, Your Princeliness. I'm certainly not in any hurry to get on your bad side.
I assumed you would attack us head on. I clearly need to rethink my opinion of you. Well done, Dimitri.
You both deserve equal praise for a battle well fought. All three houses did extremely well. Don't you agree, Professor? It only seemed that way because of the caliber of your command. Even now, we must not allow ourselves to become complacent.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
That is nothing to joke about. The true battle of the eagle and lion is best left in the past. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually change the name of this mock battle.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
You really value that kind of thing, don't you? Well, I suppose no harm can come from it. Count me in.
I have no objections either. And you, Professor? You look so happy. I love seeing you like this. I suppose that look on your face is just another boon from this glorious day. Perhaps the best one of all. I had a wonderful time today, Professor. As usual, I was astonished by how much you ate in the name of celebration. Really, though, I must thank you again. Our victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was thanks in no small part to you. That's the spirit. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging your own strengths every now and then. I feel silly admitting this now, but when you first came to lead our class, you unnerved me. You never smiled, and you never showed anger either. And yet, you didn't appear to be suppressing your emotions. They just weren't there. At first, I thought perhaps you just didn't care for us. But I soon concluded that wasn't the case at all. For the longest time, I just couldn't tell what you were thinking. It was though you had no humanity whatsoever. You're different now. In the half year we've spent together, I've seen the glow of humanity in your eyes, and in your actions countless times. I am truly grateful to have had the chance to spend this time with you, Professor.
Getting cozy, are we? Mind if I cut in?
That's enough, Sylvain.
Oh, I would like to join you as well. So many things I wish to talk to you about, Professor.
Oh, me too. I have so much to tell you. And I want to thank you too.
Honestly, Professor, I was only able to achieve so much because you were with us.
Ash is right. You're irreplaceable to us, Professor.
Yes, that! Without you, the Blue Lions... Well, we wouldn't even be the Blue Lions at all. Except for the blue part. Because we'd be sad.
I suppose there are worse things than fighting at your side.
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
As you can see, you have our trust as well as our admiration. I look forward to spending the rest of the year with you. Good. Then let's give it our all this year. Anyhow, it's getting late. We had better return to our quarters and get some rest.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Remire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Remire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Ah, there you are.
I think for next Golden Deer playthrough, I'm gonna marry Sedith. Cause we're never playing Silverstone ever again.
Is there no chance it's an infectious disease? There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela. You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us. Professor. A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
That. Oh. This will be useful. Oh.
I...
I guess I did. Oh no. Ah. That was.
Enlightening. I am quite. I am begin.
Oh. No. Ah. I would.
May I ask? That is a good option. Teacher.
I see. So you'll be staying here for some time then. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course. The feeling is mutual. Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known. That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle. My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle. Yes, my stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Oh dear, the Princess of the Empire and the Kingdom's Prince are kin. How very odd. They likely harbor knowledge they do not wish to share. Oh yes, I'm sure of it. But I suppose we must wait until the time of truth arrives. In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct? Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arundel had died, and yet, not so. He seems alive and well. I wonder what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
Much appreciated.
Let's do this thing.
Okay.
Good enough, Professor? Am I making progress?
Enlightening.
I've learned a thing or two.
spectacular work, Felix!
Why are you here? You're interrupting.
Oh, my apologies. I simply thought you were doing a great job. Just how sharp is that blade of yours, Felix? Do you imagine you might be able to cut something cleanly with it?
Probably.
Ah, wonderful. I have a special request for you then.
You want me to cut this firewood?
I do. I shall toss them one by one to you, and you shall make a sweeping blow to slice them.
Sounds like a chore.
I saw a knight do it once, so surely you can as well. Or perhaps you are worried that you are not capable.
What? I am more than capable.
Right. Show me what you are made of. Here it comes.
Doing them one by one is tedious. Just throw them all at once.
All of them? If you insist. Here we go! Wow, you truly are spectacular!
I know.
You are undoubtedly the most revered woodcutter in all the land. Now I am intrigued. Next time, let us try an even larger woodpile.
Why did I agree to this?
Flame, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
No need for concern. I'm quite all right.
Are you sure you're all right? Were you injured?
No, nothing of the sort. I just got a bit dizzy, standing up so quickly.
We should go to the infirmary. Come on, I can take you there.
Come now. I appreciate the concern, but I am quite all right. Look, I am perfectly fine now. See? Big nuts. Are you... there?
Yes. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Mm-hmm. I understand now.
Understand what?
Though I know little regarding affairs of the heart, even I can clearly see one's intent when they stare so much. I am sorry, but at the moment I am not looking for... well...
Oh, no. You misunderstood. I just...
You just... Just what? What is it?
I'm just... fascinated. By you.
Fascinated? By me?
Yes. Your gaze, full of divine dignity. Your silhouette, as elegant as a statue. If Saint Sethlene herself were reborn, you would look no less wondrous than she.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't know what came over me, saying something like that.
No, not at all. Tell me, what are your thoughts on Saint Sethlene exactly?
Well, from the few accounts I've heard, she was a beauty, and her kindness was inexhaustible.
Very good. As a reward, I shall not report your behavior to my brother. This time.
Yes, I'd be most grateful if you didn't. I can hardly imagine what Sedith would do if he found out.
Well then, farewell. Perhaps we will have another chance to chat later.
She seemed awfully pleased, didn't she?
Life is a series of peaks and valleys. Our reunion is, to my mind, the highest of peaks.
Spoken like one who's never known the lowest of valleys.
To think, we were once a pair of blooms, flourishing side by side in the upper echelons of Enbar society.
I don't think we got this paired ending back in Silver Snow, did we? I think we got Ferdinand and Dorothea. Right? Hold on. Yeah, I think we got 40 in yeah, we got 40 and Dorothea. I'm gonna try to shoot for this pairing.
Despite our differing aspirations, I think together we could have taken the mantle of leading the Empire.
Tread carefully, Ferdinand.
Some part of me clung to hope that you might emerge from the wreckage. I am glad you have. I know that was a difficult time for you.
Oh, so you surmised that the single most humiliating event of my life was difficult, did you? It is becoming clear to me that this conversation is a waste of my time.
Oh, that was rather brusque.
Well, pardon me if I seem unmannerly in the face of a reminder of all I have lost. My family, my home, my friends, my people, everything. I am all that remains.
I did not intend to offend you, Constance.
Then what did you intend? How like the noblest of nobles to be unaware of the suffering one causes. You can't grasp what it is to be a newly minted peasant, can you?
That is simply not true. I care about you, and I was attempting to offer some words of comfort.
Enough! I need more than words, more than you have offered to provide. Though I am without status now, my spirit is no less noble. It will not do for you to condescend to me in my houseless state.
Wait. I didn't realize until, like, recently that her whole entire family's dead. I thought they were exiled for a while, for the longest time. They're dead. Shit. Oh, Constance. Fuck.
You have my sincerest apologies. That was a grave misstep. I did not mean to come across as condescending. I was merely being careless with my words. As you say, I have never experienced loss at such a staggering magnitude. I cannot imagine the pain you have endured.
Indeed, you cannot. I advise against trying. The more you harp on it, the more irritated with you I become. Never shall a day pass that I don't work toward restoring my house and reclaiming my title.
Yeah, her entire family's dead. Apparently. I thought they were all exiled. Like, her whole entire house was, like, dissolved, but, I mean, her parents were, like, her family was still alive, but they were just, like, exiled somewhere. Exiled out of the Empire, exiled out of House Nouvelle. But no, they're fucking dead!
You, on the other hand, seem content to remind me that it is lost. Thank you, but I had not forgotten.
Constance, please.
I see no trace of the boy who made waves with me at balls and embodied the finest in the nobility. This newfound arrogance of yours is a discredit to House Ire.
Ouch. Oh yeah, I didn't get Rhea's sport level up. So we can get this Sarah shield, the time skip. to get the Zero Shield, I think she has to be at least either level C, level C, have a C support or B support. Also, hey, Killian. Well, I mean, to get the Zero Shield, you have to have like a certain level for Rhea, like with Rhea, in order to get it. It's like one of the easiest, one of the most easy. It's one of the easiest items in the game to miss. It is the reward of for the paralog. But in order to access that paralog in the time skip, you have to have like a either C or B support with Rhea. Because like I said, it's one of the easiest shields to miss in the game.
Professor.
Is something wrong? You're eating like you hate the food.
Oh? That was not my intention, but I apologize if I hurt your feelings.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, Boar Prince.
And here I thought you had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
I suppose you would recognize its value. I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found
I always
this
thought it
among
was
the rest
B.
of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I know in Silver Snow, in order for Rhea to survive, to get her S support, which is totally not sus at all. Like, you would have to have a support with Rhea in order for her to survive.
I'm not giving it to you.
Yes, you are.
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
Do you take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
So you say. Yet Hausfrau Darius still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
How pointless. No use talking about someone who's long dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner. Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him? This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here until sundown if I...
No problem at all. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help however I can.
Oh. Well, thanks. Actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden. You like sweet things, right?
Well, yes. Sorry, no. I can't ask you to do that.
Ash, I've told you, there's no need to act like that.
I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right.
I really don't mind, so you needn't worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we?
I know. But to commoners like me, you're royalty. Regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice in their whole lives.
I understand, I really do. When I ascend the throne, perhaps I should do a tour of each city.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take care of our shopping.
Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I've finished with the tent.
Ash, enough! Okay. I've a question. Answer me this. I don't normally eat sweets. So what would you recommend?
Oh, well, if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones they make in town are really delightful. Oh, Your Highness, please, you mustn't.
Got it. Sugar candies it is. I'll go and fetch some.
Your Highness, please come back. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure these repairs get done.
Aw. You can't hate Ash.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Let us eat.
Tonight's meal looks exquisite. Time for me to make the most of this opportunity.
Are you all right? Slow down. Your dinner is not going anywhere.
I am not sure it is your business to tell me how to consume my meal. You must admit this food is absolutely delectable. I have not eaten something this tasty in ages.
Well, good.
I suppose my enthusiasm is a tad overwhelming. Do you happen to know who cooked this meal?
I did.
You are the chef?
Today? Yes.
I do not think I have ever been brought to tears by a meal. Oh, Dedu, you are a chef without peer. Why, that was truly more delicious than anything I have eaten in all my years.
I highly doubt that.
No need for modesty. I could certainly never make anything even remotely so delicious. That gives me an idea. Will you please teach me how to cook such delicacies as the one I ate just now?
You want me to teach you to cook?
Indeed. I have never been so emotional over cuisine. You must teach me your ways.
Very well. But only if you are serious, and do not quit halfway through.
Oh, I would not dream of it. Thank you, Chef Dedu.
It's too rare that we get a chance to kick back and stuff our faces. Come on, Shmear, time to gorge.
I apologize for my partner, Professor.
Delicious.
How I do look forward to mealtime, though I'm not quite sure about today's menu.
I know I can't unlock Ferdinand and Constance's base support until the end, or towards at the time skip.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Have you been there long? I was absorbed in this book.
Another silly legend?
First of all, they're not silly. And second of all, no. It's an essay that speaks to uncommon and challenging battle scenarios. I've been researching such things since you proposed your unique strategy. Listen to this. Your commander gives orders that put your hometown in extreme danger. Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
What nonsense. I was talking about real-world tactics, not some dumb ethical question.
Whatever your personal feelings on the matter, I see similarities between such tactics and these dumb ethical questions. I haven't read beyond this one, but I think the obvious answer is to follow your commander. The duty and pride of being a knight demand that you follow orders, regardless of your own feelings. But if I were put in such a position, I don't know how I'd fare. In fact, were someone to carry out those orders, I know that I'd attempt to stop them.
Stop bothering with all this. You're not meant to be a knight. Go find a husband.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I know you hate the ideals of chivalry and pride. So much so, you prefer to escape your duty as your family's heir. You have no right to criticize me for my ideals.
Perhaps not. At least I know not to heedlessly obey orders. I know not to romanticize blind obedience. My brother taught me to think for myself.
Don't you dare bring Glenn into this.
You're right. Forget it.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Whoa, what happened? The pan's smoking.
Mercedes, what's going on? My eyes. I can barely breathe.
Oh, Ash, I'm so glad you're here. My cooking's not going very well at all.
What did you put in there?
I used some of this spice, that seasoning, and the herbs on the top shelf. Then I started frying it in oil.
That explains it. We use that herb for smoke bombs. Just turn the heat off and cover the pan.
Oh no, the people in the dining hall don't look so good.
Sorry, everybody. Could we clear out the dining hall for a few minutes, please? Well, some folks were a little annoyed, but at least we got the place cleared out. It's a good thing no one mistook all that smoke for an attack. That could have been a disaster.
I'm so sorry. I always mess everything up.
No, it's my fault. I should have taught you which herbs to avoid. Don't blame yourself.
I just need to figure out how to do it right for next time.
Next time? You still want to try again, even after all that?
Of course! If I didn't, that would just be a waste of everything you taught me.
I guess that's true.
If you quit every time you made a mistake, then you'd never learn anything, right?
That's a great point.
Ah, maybe my mistake was frying the herb in oil. If I had boiled it instead, then there wouldn't be smoke. What do you think, Ash?
Boiling, huh? Yeah, that'd be fine.
Great! I'm gonna get this right next time for sure.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to actually end stream for the night. A, it is getting late. B, I have to work tomorrow. And C, I might have to go to the hospital. I'm having some pretty heavy bleeding right now. And, yeah, it's not good. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow with either